taijutsu beast, Might Guy, is incredibly strong to sum it up in a sentence, but that doesn't really do him justice. So in honor of his sheer power, let's take a closer look at Guy and analyze his strengths. After many years of arduous and even ridiculous training, Guy has gained unbelievable levels of strength. Guy has shown the ability to defeat strong opponents of Chunin and even Jonin level in a single punch way before Saitama popularized it. From very early on we saw Guy punching and kicking guys around like nobody's business through walls or whatever else. The surrounding environment usually ends up just as bad as his opponent in longer fights. Even before Guy opens any of the 8 gates, his strength is hard to believe. To complement his strength, the Might Guy also possesses insane levels of speed. While never being the fastest ninja in the series, Guy has shown that he can keep up with the best of them even before he starts opening any of the 8 gates. Able to catch enemies by surprise with his wit and speed very easily is a skill Guy has used many times, even Jiraiya at one time. When Guy decides to not punch people's faces to a mush or kick them through stone, he can always rely on his nunchaku. Using his nunchaku, Guy is able to battle enemies where he must not risk direct combat or when fighting against another weapon holder. Guy seemingly has a very high proficiency using his own nunchaku and is able to effectively battle Kisame and even Obito. Combining this weapon with his speed, dexterity and strength make Guy a threat to anyone. While obviously not his strength, Guy is capable of molding chakra and performing jutsu, something he no doubt had to eventually learn through the same level of determinedness we see with his training in other areas. In the series, Guy has been seen using the summoning jutsu multiple times, which has been noted to be a complex jutsu to perform. This could mean that Guy may be able to learn other jutsu, but then again, why would he have to? As well as that he also possesses fire and lightning release according to the data books. After putting himself through many years of training, Guy has gained inhumane levels of stamina. Guy is able to engage in high-level combat for extended periods of time and only needs rest after opening the later of the 8 gates. His students have noted his stamina is inhuman and so are his recovery times. Guy's full strength is shown when using the 8 gates. Upon opening the first gate, he can use the front lotus to drive his opponent into the ground head first to cause great damage to them as well as the area of impact. When using the third gate, Guy can use the much more dangerous reverse lotus to pummel his opponent with punches. When opening the 6th gate, H is able to use a series of punches that move so quickly that his hands ignite through friction with the air to also burn his enemies. This attack is called the Morning Peacock because the flames create a peacock-like pattern. Continuing with the cycle of the day, Guy can use the Daytime Tiger at the 7th gate. This technique is like a punch of highly concentrated air pressure that will violently expand on impact in a huge explosion. Guy has explained that this attack is normally a one-hit kill and that very few people have ever seen it. After opening the last gate, death is certain, but Guy becomes approximately 100 times stronger than normal. This much power exceeds the power of the 5K and is unbelievable. Guy is now able to use a technique called the Evening Elephant. This is a series of 5 punches of increased power and speed that create cannons of pressurized air reminiscent of elephants' feet. This attack was enough to immobilize Madara as the 10 Tails Jinchuriki, so devastating is the move. Along with access to this after opening the final gate, Guy can also use a taijutsu technique of the highest caliber. A technique unmatched in power. Guy emits all his chakra that combines with blood vapor coming from his body in the form of a dragon. He then leaps forward with such unbelievable speed that the space around him is distorted. Doing so makes this unavoidable. Upon impact, a giant shockwave is released and the target's body can be obliterated. When Madara was hit with this, he thought he could have died despite claiming to be immortal earlier. Clearly, Might Guy is frighteningly strong and a true force in his own right. Despite being a fictional character, Guy has earned our respect for all he has done and his power. So ladies and gents, what did you think? Leave your thoughts down below and please be sure to leave a like if you found this interesting, or even share with your friends on Facebook and Twitter if you really enjoyed. Be sure to leave other characters you want me to analyze in the comments below, because I will be bringing this series back since you guys really liked it in the past. Any character from any anime, I will do my research and praise them for you. And as always, any other requests for content is always welcome. Have a good one. Go ahead and try it. Read, and you'll see why I'm about to say this. Kakashi is the weakest Hokage compared to how he rests, because he isn't as powerful as he used to be when he had